This is problem 4 of standard 8GB8, where we're applying the Pythagorean theorem to find the distance between 2 points in a coordinate system, basically on a coordinate plane. What's the length of PQ in this diagram? The length of this line segment is the same as the distance between the 2 points, so they can ask it either way. They want us to find that. Well, the best way to go about that is to actually draw a, hold on. The best way to go about that is to actually draw a right triangle that connects these two. So let's come down here to the line that Q's on, and then let's go across. And look, we have drawn a right triangle, okay? When I've got a right triangle and the right angle is here, if I'm looking for any particular side length, all I need to do is have two side lengths, and I can find the third using Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus B squared is equal to C squared. Our C is always across from the right angle, so our C would be right there. Our C is our hypotenuse. It's across from our right angle. Doesn't matter now which one is A and B. Now, I can't count the length of C with the squares like they are, because they're cutting across the squares. But here I can, because they're on lines. They're strictly on lines. So let's see how many units A is. A is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units long. Okay, so we're going to substitute 7 in place of A. 7 squared. Now let's look for B. B is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units long. So we're going to substitute 5 in place of B. And we're looking for C. See how C is not on one of the grid lines themselves, so you can't count it. 7 squared is 49, so I'm going to substitute 49 in place of 7 squared. 5 squared is 25, so I'm going to substitute 25 in place of 5 squared. And this is equal to C squared. Now, I need to add 49 and 25, so I can substitute a number there. 49 plus 25 in your calculator gives you 74. I'm going to substitute 74 in place of 49 plus 25. 74 is equal to C squared. I'm not looking for C squared, I'm looking for C. To get to C, I need to take the square root of C squared. And what I do to one side of the equation, I have to do to the other. So the square root of C squared is C. The square root of 74. Let's find that in your calculator. If you have a TI-30X2S, then you put in second function, square root, 74 equals. And I get 8.6. Now let's go over here and look at the answers. They gave me some of these in whole numbers, but they actually gave me this answer as a square root of 74. So there's your answer. I didn't even need to get to the 8.6. It was right there. It's a square root of 74. That would be the length between these two. Now, if I did get to the approximate answer, it would be 8.6. That would make sense. The two legs are always shorter than the hypotenuse. And in this case, 8.6 is bigger than both 7 and 5. So that would make sense. The length of line segment PQ is the square root of 74, which is 8.6.